This is Uzandu of Uzjadagra, and I'd like to talk about hmm, soccer, like football in other countries in like Latin America, not fruit bowl stuff where you eat bananas and apples and oranges out of, but football. You know what I'm saying? So, thing is, I love the sport. Just love it. Love watching it. I love playing it. I love having a soccer ball. I am just horrible at it. Ends up being like a karate match. It's like the ball's down here, I jump in the air and go hoo-yah! Usually hit someone in the chest or stomach, and then it causes pain to someone, and then I hurt someone, and then I feel bad, and then I'm like, I tried to play the games for the love of the game. Elementary school. Bad memories. Anyway, that I like watching it, because there's no pain for anyone in watching it. At least, not for me. There are some people who are like super fans who will like kill people from other countries and like because they won against them. Except I haven't met any of those, and they probably don't exist. But I just like to think they do in a morbidly funny way. So what happens is there's I watched the 2010 World Cup in South Africa. South Africa didn't do very well in the World Cup. Hey, they're an African country, first African country ever to host a World Cup, man. That's pretty good. Did you, if you watched it, you know of those trumpet things? I forgot what they're called. They're like long and that thing, and that there's just like a buzz. If everyone in the crowd is looking, have they? Some of these people aren't even. Some of these people are just South Africans that don't really have their team playing. They're just glad the World Cup is there. Who just have all these different colors, just like South Africa's flag. It's like maybe 6 or 7 colors on the flag. Looks so cool. And then so, no. By the way, I'm not from South Africa. I'm from Nigeria. Just to clear that out. Who didn't do very well in the World Cup anyway either. Oh well. So this World Cup thing. Let's see. I watched. I didn't get to follow the whole thing because of some reasons. Time. Usually I didn't think of waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning to watch a soccer game. I mean, I liked, but I just couldn't see myself getting up that early in the summer. So I watched one semifinal game and the third place and the final, I think. Okay, so when I figured out who the final four were, they were Spain, Netherlands, Germany, and Uruguay. Let's see, that's 3 European countries and 1 South American country. Pretty good continents at soccer. USA could probably never win. But oh well. See, I was like, I was thinking, okay, here's what's gonna happen, man. Germany is gonna beat Spain, then Uruguay is gonna beat the Netherlands, and then Germany is going to beat the Uruguay in the finals, and then in the third place match, Spain's gonna beat the Netherlands. But it's like opposite, man. It's like opposite. It was crazy. What had happened was, okay, so Germany played Spain and lost. I'm like, what? Because I was rooting for Germany, because I just, that's the way I roll. Because, like, I took German once for 2 years in 7th and 8th grade, and it was an interesting language, man. It has a lot of grammar things, and it's pretty close to English. And so I was watching it, and I was like, what? And then It's like Netherlands. When I heard that the Netherlands won against Uruguay, I was like, double what? And then and then when Spain beat the Netherlands, I was rooting for the Netherlands because they've been to this is their fourth final. This is Spain's first. I was thinking maybe the Netherlands will win the finals. It's like, they should get a chance because Spain's a newcomer here. Netherlands have been whooped at the final. It's like getting so close, but not. It's like if you go to a store and every 500th person gets like a mega $5,000 prize, you were the 501st person in line. You know how much that hurts? It's all like, just come like 5 seconds early in front of this dude, just like take your car and go. Anyway, so the Netherlands lost to Spain. I'm like, ooh, double what? The only thing that didn't surprise me was that Germany beat Uruguay. I'm like, okay. So Germany was third, Netherlands were second, Spain was first. I'm like, oh, good job, Spain, I guess. You're cool, but I kind of wanted the Netherlands to win. So it's like, Anyway, saying that, let's see. I was reading this Time magazine, or maybe it was Sports Illustrated. Those are two pretty cool magazines, along with People and something else. It's like the only 4 magazines I read, except something else isn't a name. I have to figure out what the 4th one was. Anyway, I was reading either Time or SI, and it was talking about how the U.S. wanted to host like the 2022 or 20s. Because I don't know when they wanted to host it, but they wanted to host the World Cup again. Thing is, no one here really cares about soccer, except for the people who do, which is a small handful. Everyone's like football or baseball or basketball. When no one has time for soccer. Anyone who follows MLS is... I don't like MLS. I like soccer, but I don't really like MLS. Just, yeah. Man, no, there's no real soccer players. That's what I think. If anyone goes against that, I'm sorry I offended you. Okay, so MLS, where was I? So what had happened was what they need more of is a boya, or however you say it, but that's what it said, because that's what it's called in South Africa. It's practically just awesomeness, like awesomeness, like a state of, this team is so awesome that I'm gonna cheer. It's like gusto, cheering for your team so much that you take your horn, and like when Germany wins, you jump out, run around the stadium, and wave a German flag and blow your horn, and now that's a boya. But we have none of that, because we need people like Bill Clinton and Arnold Schwarzenegger or Brad Pitt to help us with the boya here. We need someone to support us. See, you can't say, oh, we want to do this, and then not really care. It's like signing up for something online and then never going to do it. So, So, if United States, my country, if you feel that you want to host the World Cup, you have to have more of a love for soccer. That's what I think. And also, could you give me some soccer lessons, because I could really use them. Most people that know me understand this. I don't want to kill anybody unintentionally. So, thank you for listening to my opinions on the great sport called football, soccer, whatever. What FIFA stands for something in Spanish, so I'll say it in Spanish. Football. Thank you. And let's see. I'm about to end. I have to Bring out the bird. No. Yeah.